If time was needed for distance, with absence has made the heart grow fonder. The marvel of music, socially engineered on purpose, so there would be no comparison, no thoughts to ponder. The world is riddled with riddles. Billions of people trying to figure out life. It's pitiful. Enter our world. This podcast, this journey, the second phase of an analogy. This is a prelude for the story of Season 4. The Doneson Podcast. You better tell somebody.
Donesians, the freedom of creativity has arrived. Let's take this journey from the US to Brazil, through India onto Europe, from Asia onto the transatlantic and throughout the world. We'll call it the dark side. The Doneson Podcast is in full effect. Watch it, feel it, listen to Shaana Montana, Uncle Rico, Rod, and Rollo. Let's put it where the goats can get
This is how I feel. Only God knows where this is going. We are on the heels of something so important. This podcast has many seasons, but it won't be the last. I'm listening to the Doneson Podcast. I said, I'm listening to the Doneson Podcast. Oh, yeah. It's a Doneson Podcast. Oh,
So,
yeah.
the census called me way back.
The who? The census?
Yeah. And they called me while I was playing spades.
No, they want to try and get your vote.
Well, they wanted to see how many I had. No, I told them for the possible. All right, now don't forget to tune in every Monday for the audio version of the Doneson Podcast, and every Wednesday on our YouTube channel titled The Doneson Podcast.
All right.
Now, guess what, everybody? In case you didn't know this, that we have a Facebook page titled The Doneson Podcast.
No.
But until then, inflation is very high,
Damn Skippy, hit my pocket.
higher than a giraffe. Rent's due.
And I ain't got it.
Rent due in the city. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today.
I ain't got it.
Tell that heathen apologizing for slamming the door in my face.
Rent is due. And if you don't have my money, I'm going to send a Negro named Corn to come get in your
Oh, shit.
Moss Point, Mississippi here. Unit 21G here. I know you allow pets and there's an extra fee for it, but I have an exotic animal. Would that be extra if it's a donkey?
No, if you had a little
Unit 21G, I'm going to kick your ass.
Portsmouth, Virginia here. Hello, apartment 11. My sink is still stopped up. It's the second week in a row.
We'll send somebody out again or move you to another unit.
Dayton, Ohio here. Yes, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever. This apartment 2786. A monopoly position through unfair practices that stifle competition and deny consumers a choice. We need better amenities, fitness facility, lobby receptionist, covered parking lot. Rents high, Edwin.
We're working on 3 improvements. 1, getting better tenants. 2, getting tenants. 3, getting your ass up out of here.
I know that's right. 'Cause that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Get up out of here.
You gotta go, buddy.
Move it.
Holla.
It's time for the Doneson Riddle Show.
It's the Doneson Riddle Show. You have 60 seconds to solve the riddle, which is an ample amount of time. If you answer wrong, a dummy's getting electrocuted.
Rollo?
And here's your host,
I'm sorry you're back. I might get your ass today.
All right, you guys have 60 seconds. Rollo's back. Thank you. Edwin, Montana.
We ready?
I'm ready to fry Rollo ass.
Figure this out.
I think I want to fry Rollo.
Ready?
He's got on an egg vest, huh?
I think I want to fry his ass, too.
All right, you guys have 60 seconds, and here is the riddle.
Okay, we're listening.
What is more useful when it is broken? Is it A, a stick, B, a heart, or C, an egg?
A what?
A, a stick, B, a heart, or C, an egg?
I'm going to go with an egg.
That is correct, Montana. Hey, what is this? Congratulations, Montana.
Thank you. I think we broke a world record.
Yeah, we did. Knocked him out the box.
Yep.
Knocked him out the box.
Hey, this is like 12 weeks in a row. We're gonna have to change some of this, right?
You damn Skippy.
Right. But on that note, Shaana Montana, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Montana, here they go again.
Here they go again.
Another later.
Here they go again. Yeah.
This is what they wrote.
What they write?
A little ooh yeah. A little oh no. And a lot. You gotta be kidding me. Montana, is it crazy? Even though I'm feeling sad, it's only one day. I turn into you. It makes my day. I'm watching you.
Hey, can we do that little one more time, right?
You ready, huh?
Yeah, ready?
What?
So funny.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. All right. So this letter is titled "Don't Challenge Me." Rob,
What?
where you get these?
Don't challenge me.
Don't challenge me.
You heard
What
it.
kind of letter is this?
Wait a minute.
You heard it.
Is
It
this a
said-
female or a male?
It does not have a woman's name.
So it's anonymous again.
Yes, and they are from Marietta, Georgia,
A what?
age 42 to 57. But it's these are. We'll see if it's a challenge. We'll keep going. First, I'm going to start off by saying I'm not putting anybody first before me. Let's stop right here. This letter better not be talking about wanting a man, but we're going to keep going.
They the center of attention.
Yeah.
We already know that. They
Right.
the center of attention now. Okay.
So I have an opinion, philosophies, and beliefs. Well, let me repeat that. I have strong opinions, different philosophies, and strong beliefs.
Okay.
What my mom was putting up with growing up is not what I'm going to put up with in relationships.
Okay.
I'm not going to let anybody tell me what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. And I will not compromise or settle for anything less.
Stop.
If it means being single, so be it.
You will be.
She will. I have my own money. I got my own car.
Okay, so what
and
then?
my own house.
I
I
got
got
mine
my
too.
own money. I have a passport and a living space that is suitable to me.
Yeah, I got that too.
I guess you can say. I guess you could say in relationships, I do not like to be challenged. So don't go there with me. Stop it right there. We're not going to talk about this right now. I'm about to hang up. How about we just do this? I say all of this to say I'm not going to take anything from any man. Minimum 680 credit score, 6'2" minimum,
680.
six
6'2".
figures, and
Six figures.
and in bed we'll see what you're working with.
Damn,
it is
that's the
time.
devil.
She said it is time to have standards. Long gone are the days of where we're just taking any and everything.
You're a lonely ass, old ass woman gonna die by yourself.
If you think you're lonely now,
Wait until tonight, girl. Yeah. She's gonna be lonely.
She want the quadruple 6.
Man, come on.
6 in bed.
She talking
6 at
all-
tall.
666, it's the devil.
Yeah.
She's just She's in another zone, man.
Out of her mind.
Out of her fucking mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you got a 6 quote?
680.
Mine said 780.
So hers 680.
Hello.
She just said that's the minimum. My thing is.
Well, mine said 780. So mine way above yours.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, come on, baby.
What she say? 6'2".
She talking.
Yeah, 680, 6'2", and 6 figures.
Man,
And then in the bedroom,
She said, we'll see what you're working with.
Yeah,
okay.
What you working with? Yeah, I'm telling you what we working with. What you working with?
Well,
You know, come on, it goes
That'll do
both
it.
ways. Yeah,
Yeah, man, it's so
she's-
one-sided, man.
Man, whoa, she's selfish.
Hey, I have a confession to make.
These are my confessions.
The first
She
time,
just, I don't know, man. I don't know.
The
I
first
don't know.
time, what? Go ahead.
I ain't want to talk to her.
first time I've ever been called short was in Atlanta.
Is that right?
This girl went out to eat, and she said, "Hey, Rod, everything's cool, but you're just too short for me." Really? First time ever I've been called short. I'm not short, am I?
How tall are you?
5'11".
I guess. I mean, was she like? Was that Candace Parker or
Was
something?
she
Like,
6'4"?
right. I'm like, why did she think? Why she say you were short?
She said in passing that when she wears heels, we're the same height, and she's looking for somebody taller.
If the one thing, if a man's
I guess
height
it-
is the deal breaker, then that's trash. Like
Yeah,
in that
like-
capacity, because she got put on heels to be tall as you. I do get that. For me, I would say since I'm 6 feet, I
Yeah.
don't want a man that's much like. My preference is somebody as tall as me.
Right.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be uncomfortable if I'm dating somebody that's like 5'6", 5'7".
Right.
It's just difficult. You
It
below
looks
me.
different because when you walk in the room, it looks different.
And I
right?
gotta like lean down to like kiss you. So
you can pick the
I
person
think
up.
that's different when you are a taller woman. But when you are, say, a shorter woman, I'm assuming if with heels, so that means she may be like 5'8".
Yeah.
So you 5'8" and you mad that I'm 5'11" and you put heels on. Like, you're not gonna walk around with heels every day, but that's still a non-fact. Those are people that want to be single.
Yeah.
She wants to be single.
All day long.
I was
All
like,
day,
oh.
every day.
First time
Yeah.
I've ever been told.
Because
short.
she's setting standards that she ain't in a meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
And these require,
Stupid.
people just are obsessed with, like, mind you, I always say superficial things. Like, if you could get everything you want packaged in one deal, great. But don't miss a blessing or miss who is for you
Yeah.
because they are 2 inches shorter than what you require.
Yeah.
Unless you're 6 feet like me. So,
Yeah. I'm just like, wow.
yeah, that's tough.
Hey, Oliver, you heard this letter. What do you think about this letter?
You could have this one, mate. I'm done, son. Gee wizard.
Joey, I know you've been listening with that lettuce in your mouth. What you think, Joey?
Sweetheart, you have tougher admissions than Harvard. For Harvard, you had to be in the 75th percentile with a 1580 SAT or a 35 ACT. You should also have a 4.18 GPA or higher. If your GPA is lower than this, you need to compensate with a higher SAT, ACT score after 4 years. They're pretty much guaranteed success. The question, what are they gonna get being in a relationship after 4 years with you?
Oh, damn. Okay. Rollo, welcome back. What you think, Rollo?
Huh. I can see you both smoking the dead away for years to come. I mean, years.
Yeah.
Can you say years?
Years.
I mean, years.
Marlo, stay high.
Stay. I want to be Hey, Rollo, that'd be a new song that you can come out with. I want to stay high. Now, we have secrets, or should I say secret areas that we compartmentalize in our souls that we don't let anyone near. Is that true? We just certain areas we don't let people near?
Yeah, we are human. And we gonna always not expose everything about ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just a human nature thing, man.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna expose everything about themselves.
You're right.
Right. Now this too
ain't gonna happen.
This too exists in America as well.
Yeah.
Built in 1955, this area is called Area 51.
I thought we're
heard of
53.
that.
I thought we're 53.
I don't know. I ain't been there before, so I don't know.
Area 51 is located 120 miles northwest of Las Vegas.
Right.
The military classifies Area 51 as a military operating area on the ground.
Oh, that's where they talking about the aliens and all that.
What you thought he was talking about?
Okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay.
think about?
No, I remember now. Alien, Area 51. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah,
now, approaching this place on the ground, you will encounter stern signs and armed guards patrolling the fence perimeters guarded by buried motion sensors, cameras, guards, and so on.
Yeah.
The borders of Area 51 are not fenced, but are marked with orange poles and warning signs.
Yeah.
It is believed that the United States military continues to use Area 51 to develop cutting-edge aircraft. About 1,500 people are believed to work there, many commuting on charter flights from Las Vegas. Conspiracy theories surrounding the base suggest that if it is used for testing of alien technology recovered from supposed crash sites.
Exactly.
Like the famous one in Roswell, New Mexico.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now, Area 51 black ops projects you may have heard of, and we're going to show a picture of this. The U-2 spy plane. You ever heard of that?
What, U-2 spy plane?
No.
Yeah. In the early 1950s, at the peak of the Cold War, the CIA began a covert effort to develop a reconnaissance plane that could reach an altitude of 70,000 feet. High enough, it was thought, to avoid detection by Soviet radar. The results, developed under the code name Project Antoine. No, it's called Antoine. AQUATONE. Look, Antoine in my family. You know, black folks always spelling names different. I'm like, damn, they got somebody named Antoine that work at Area 51. Now, in 1956, 3 CIA pilots were killed during the U-2 test flights, including 2 at Area 51 and 1 in the Air Force Base in Germany. In May 1960, the Soviets shot down a U-2 spy plane over the Russian city, capturing its pilots Francis Gray Powers. You ever heard of Francis Gray Powers?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
And that name was Aquatone.
No, I remember seeing a show about that.
Aquatone.
Yeah, show about that.
Okay, I mean, my family is Antoine.
Okay.
But I'm going to start calling him Aquatone.
Okay, good.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead, man.
All right, so it forced the United States to admit that it was spying. Okay. Another plane that was created in Area 51 was a Lockheed A-12. I'm going to show a picture of that. Speed of Mach 3.2. And how fast, when you say you drive fast, Montana, how fast you
I never said that. That's allegedly.
Allegedly?
I drive the speed limit, whatever it is.
So it's 55.
Yeah, it was 55. That's what I'm driving.
I know you drive fast.
You damn right.
Yeah. What is your top speed that you ever had going to work? I mean, going home.
Work or home, about 110, 120.
110 and 120.
Yeah, I don't push it, baby. I'll push it. I will push it.
But guess what?
I will push it.
Nowhere
I ain't got no
push it to the limit.
I'll push it now.
You're nowhere.
I already know I ain't nowhere near top speed.
Mach 3.2.
Yeah, I already know that.
2,200 miles an hour.
But I'll test that motherfucking car.
That's 400 feet per second.
I'll test that
400 feet per second. This was literally faster than a speeding rifle bullet at 90,000 feet of altitude.
Yeah.
The A-12 began flying missions over Vietnam and North Korea in 1967.
Okay.
All right. DARPA, D-A-R-P-A, U.S. Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. DARPA funded the development of the first Endurance Unmanned Aerial Vehicle, UAV, which is in 1988 flew more than 38 straight hours and reached an altitude of 25,000 feet. Now, it's just in case you want to know what the future is and what DARPA is coming with. Here are some of the most interesting projects to come. Plant-eating robots.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Houses that repair themselves.
Okay.
Lab-grown blood. Cyborg insects. In case you didn't know, cyborg is an organism that is partly mechanical and partly biological, like the $6 million man. You know.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Brain implants for STD. Brain implants for PTSD. All right.
No, we ain't doing that.
Robotic infantry mules.
I can see the military using some shit like that.
Nuke propelled spaceships.
I can see the military using some shit like that.
Mechanical elephants.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Bullets that can change direction in flight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely that. Because M16 will do that.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
We learned that when I was in the military. So M16, when it comes out, the rifle,
it tumbles.
It tumbles.
Yeah.
It don't spin like the normal bullet. It does this. It tumbles. And this why when it hit, it impacts, it go poof.
Okay. It
rips through you. We did a training when I was in the military. We did a training. A drill sergeant had a trainee. That's what they call us when we first coming in. They call us trainees. So he had one of the trainees to go out and set an ammo can out about 100 and some yards out in the field. Ammo cans are steel. They're made of steel, about 3-4 inches thick. So he had a trainee to go out there and set it on the ground. And the trainee set it on the ground about 100 some odd yards out and came back in. The drill sergeant got down in what they call the chrome position. And he hit that ammo can. Boom. That sucker flew up in the air. Came back down. Then he had the trainee. He said, go back there and get it. Come bring it back in. He went out there and got the can, brought it back in. He said, I want y'all soldiers to see this. In the front of that ammo can, we talking about 3 to 4 inch steel can. The hole was like this. He turned around, and at the back, it was like this.
Wow.
Blew the whole back of that steel can out.
Wow.
He said, this is what the M16 does. It tumbles. So when it hits your body or human being, it goes in and go like a little hole. But when it come out your back, it's like this.
Wow.
It gonna blew your whole back out, man.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was steel. So you know what it does to the human body.
Right.
Hey, man, it ain't no joke. I said, woo, good grief. So they deadly weapons, man. You know, and then that's why I look at society today, and they got people going in and buying all these automatic weapons, man.
Yeah.
These are weapons that are meant for war.
Yeah.
Right.
Not domestic living.
Right.
So you find people with assault weapons, man.
Right.
They're looking to do a whole lot of bodily damage, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not meant for the ordinary citizen.
Right.
Yeah.
This is our war equipment, man.
Right.
And people ain't getting it. So it ain't like we trying to take your rights away from owning a weapon.
Right.
It's not all about that, man. These type of weapons are meant for war.
Right.
Not for ordinary citizens to have.
Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy, man.
Wow.
It's beyond me. I was just like, man, wow. What the hell you all thinking? These weapons ain't for ordinary citizens to have. Okay, you got a pistol, you got a gun, I get that. I ain't messed up with that.
Right.
But you got a weapon that can fire 100 rounds in a matter of seconds.
You trying to clean the whole block.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What you need that for?
Yeah, what you need that for?
Really, what do you need that for?
Yeah.
You ain't at war. You ain't no war zone.
Right. At all.
It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Look, I lived it. I experienced it. I was in the military. So I know what they do. Them type of guns, man, will rip you apart. And that's why that stuff that happened down in Texas, man, it's like, man, this dude went in there with he went in there with one of them damn
AR-15, right?
AR-15. That's why them people couldn't recognize their kids. That's why they had to do all that blood stuff. Man, them bullets hitting them little kids. You talking about grade school kids.
Yeah.
Man, them bullets blow them apart, man.
Wow.
It separated limbs and everything. That's why they had to do autopsies and all this stuff to recognize who their kids were. Because when that bullet hit them, it blew off limbs and everything, man.
It was a bloodbath.
Yeah, that's what, man. The ordinary citizen who don't know what these type of assault weapons does to the human body ain't got a clue. I do. Because if it does that to steel, what you think you're doing to the human body?
Yeah.
It's blowing off limbs, man.
Yeah.
And that's why, you get these soldiers to come back from war zone and they got post-traumatic syndrome because they seeing their fellow comrades getting hit by these bullets and legs and arms and heads and everything flying off.
Right.
Could you imagine seeing that day in and day out and think you're going to come back and you're going to be normal?
Right.
Not at all.
It ain't going to happen.
Not at all.
That's what these weapons does, man. It blows off limbs. It ain't just killing you. It's exploding you, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You got heads flying off and arms flying off and legs and everything all around you.
Right.
And you whistling, it's just, man, come on, man, please.
Yeah.
Y'all, man.
Yeah, it's
society. I don't know what to say about it, man. They don't get it.
Right.
Until you in it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, man, it's a sad situation, but the ordinary citizen don't need assault weapons.
Right. Not at all.
Yeah.
You can have your pistol, you can have your gun, you can have your shotgun.
Right.
I ain't messed up with that. But assault weapons?
Yeah.
That fires 100 rounds a minute? Come on, man. I load this sucker up with a 50-80 magazine and rep off 100 shots in a matter of seconds. What I need that for in society?
Right.
That's a war weapon, man. That ain't no ordinary citizen weapon. That's crazy, man. Folks crazy, man.
Yeah, that is different.
It's ridiculous.
Now,
I don't get it.
DARPA is the king of weapons, United States. But the truth is out there. But I just want to ask you, Montana and Uncle Rico, collectively, do you think we're ready for alien technology, or do you think it's already here?
I definitely think the government already has it.
Man, look.
But I don't think the regular society is ready for it. They can't even handle Instagram.
Look. There's a saying about knowledge and technology. It's not meant for everybody to know.
Yeah.
Everybody can't handle it, man.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if everybody, if the whole world really know the truth about what everything is going on,
right?
Man, we be in total chaos right now.
Yeah, because some of the women out there can't handle the truth.
Can't handle it, man. We can't handle it. And this is why the government keeps certain things secret. I get it. I ain't messed up with it because, like I said, I was in the military, so I understand what they do in certain aspects. And then my brother's intelligent. My brother's what they call an intelligent analyst.
Right.
He's up in Pentagon, and he's been there for many years. He retired, and they brought his ass back.
Right.
As a civilian.
Yeah.
And I fuck with him all the time. So you know too much.
Right.
That's why they brought your ass back in.
Yeah.
And you know what he tell me? I don't want to talk about it. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm being serious right now because I understand this world, man. It's so much that's going on that we don't know about as the normal civilian that the government got his hands on. And the government, I don't fault them because if the normal society knew all for what they know, we'd be in total chaos, man.
Right.
the world wouldn't be like we know it today.
Right.
Right.
So I don't fault them at all. And you know what I always say about politics, y'all know how about politics. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, or whatever. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I believe it's a game that's being played on the masses of the people, man.
Right.
And like I said, folks get me mad about it. I tell my friends all the time, Trump did a lot of shit I like.
Yeah.
He did a lot of shit I didn't like.
Right.
And the same with Barack Obama.
Right.
He did some shit I like and a lot of shit I didn't like.
Right.
It's politics, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in the nominations of Democrat and Republican.
Right.
That's where you go wrong at.
Right.
Man, look, I don't voted Republican. I don't voted Democrat. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have.
Right.
Because I vote according to what I believe.
Right.
I don't vote party.
Right.
I vote candidate that lines up with my thought process is. And if you do that, it'll be a better world. I'm telling you 100%, man. Don't get caught up in voting party line.
Right.
You get caught up voting party line, you lose every time. And I don't see too many politicians. Matter of fact, here recently, I don't see no Democrat and I don't see no Republican. And guess what they said? This is my best friend.
Yeah.
So what that tell you?
Yeah.
Here you got a Democrat, and here you got a Republican, and they say they best friends.
Right. Yeah. That tells you something. On there.
I've seen it. I've written this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right.
But the masses of people vote party line.
Right. And that closes us out for UFOs.
All right.
a take on that. Thank you for tuning in to the Doneson podcast.
What you said.
The Doneson, it's a Doneson podcast.